probably what the old Shoemaker grocery looked like. Well, Patty, Virginia City was well worth backtracking for.
I think so. It was so neat. I like that historical stuff.
Absolutely, and I loved how it was historical, but yet then there were like gift shops and restaurants mixed in.
Yeah, like a little modern twist.
Yeah.
But it's really neat to see how they've tried to recreate and redo and fix up and keep nice the old stuff.
Yeah, it was really worth the trip. So if you get anywhere near here, I think it's well worth it. It's like 14 miles west of Ennis.
Mm-hmm.
We could have swung through here the other day, but we wanted to get to Ruston Carry. So
yeah.
We left West Yellowstone this morning and headed straight here. It was about an hour and a half drive. And now we've got about another hour drive. We're headed to Bozeman, Montana. Never been to Bozeman.
No, something new.
Yep. And one of the reasons we want to go there is we're going to go visit the pet manufacturer, West Paw.
Yep.
We're actually going to go to their production facility where they have an outlet store, or at least a store.
Yeah.
And they make high quality toys and harnesses, leashes, beds, and I think just about anything that Truman and Bess. It's going to be like the candy shop for Truman and Bess.
Exactly. I call them the Destruction Twins right now. So the stuff there, we read the reviews and talked to them that their stuff is hard to destroy. Most dogs, can't. So we'll see.
And if they're not pet friendly, I don't know who would be. So
yeah, it's gonna be cool. Cool to see.
All right, let's keep driving.
Let's go.
Take everybody on over to Bozeman. Literally just is lighting up the sky, and I can kind of see the mountains off in the distance, but again, I don't know that you're going to be able to see those. Well, I'll zoom in, which is going to make this video very shaky when you're doing this much of a zoom, but it's beautiful, which means we're going to have some good stars tonight. We're here in Billings, Montana. We got off to get some food over at Taco John's. We haven't had it this entire trip, and we don't have those back in Indiana, so we always like to stop at least once, get some fuel. We're on our way right now to Gary Owen, Montana, near the Little Bighorn battle site. And we're going to spend the night there in an RV park. Last night we ended up getting into Bozeman. We went to West Paw, and went in and actually got to talk to one of their designers about some of their products. We even gave them some feedback for what we'd like to see in a leash. Bought the kiddos some toys that they seem to really enjoy. And what we love about West Paw's products is they're designed for those chewers like Truman and Bess, who just kind of destroy everything. And I've actually put a link in our Amazon shop under Truman and Bess favorites. You can find some of the toys that we bought yesterday. So, and then we went and we were able to get a site at Bear Canyon Campground. Ended up being like $47 water electric. Pretty nice park. They actually had a swimming pool. Now, we didn't actually make it up there to go swimming, but boy, did it sure look nice. And the sites weren't spaced too bad, and we were real happy with that. We had planned to go downtown Bozeman last night. They were having a Thursday night music on Main Street. They shut the whole Main Street down. We were really excited we were going to go down there because we heard there was pet-friendly restaurants and shops and things like that. And then when we were just about ready to leave, I looked up to see who the performer was, and right on their site it said no pets allowed in the downtown event area during the event. So kind of messed up our plans. Still went down, found Montana Ale Works. Patty had called them. They said their patio was pet friendly. So we went there, and then once we got there, the hostess said, oh no, they can't be on the patio. If you want to put them outside the patio, like on the other side of the fence, which obviously we're not going to leave them on the other side of a fence. So we ended up over at, I believe it was the Clubhouse Grill. It was actually the restaurant at the Best Western. very pet friendly. Their patio was shaded, which was really nice. Excellent service and actually excellent food. Now, I know you normally wouldn't think that a restaurant in a hotel would be very good, but in this case, it actually is very good. And so that's what we did. So as soon as Patty gets here with the food, we're gonna get back on the road because we want to get set up at our campground, and then we're gonna head over and try to tour the battlefield of Custer's last stand. So I'm gonna go ahead and potty the puppies real quick, and then we'll get back on the road. Are you excited, Patty?
I am.
You got your Taco John's?
Yeah, I got Taco John's.
Potatoes ole.
And we each have 2 soft tacos. I got you chicken tacos and me beef. We can always, if you don't want both, split.
All right, we get fueled up, we're gonna get going.
Yeah. Yummy.
What are you doing, Patty?
I'm feeding Bess. She's gotten to the point where she's just getting a little ridiculous. Because I was concerned at the beginning of the trip that she wasn't going to eat. So I put the food in my hand. Now, she wants to eat out of my hand. Not on the spot or not in her bowl. Out of my hand. So I'm
Can you say spoiled?
Yeah. Definitely. And she's demanding.
So what'd you think today of the Little Bighorn Battlefield National Monument?
Oh, I love that kind of stuff. We used to always do Civil War battlefield. This one was just really neat also. It's just neat to read about, you know, what happened and get the facts straight, and it was just kind of neat.
Yeah.
It's really kind of solemn and kind of almost sad.
Right.
As you're driving through the battlefield, because they put, what do you call those, marble gravestones?
Like gravestones or markers of where
they
men died.
Men had died based on archaeologists' digs and what they found on the battlefield of the bullets and all that. So yeah.
2 things that really stuck out at me. Number one, it was a lot larger of an area than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you always think of Custer's last stand, and so I thought it was just going to be like one area, but the battle went on for what seemed like several miles that you drive.
Right.
So that definitely stuck out. The other thing that I was shocked is it was $25 to get in. So I guess the national parks just continue to raise their prices. But if you have the annual pass like we have, then you get in under your annual pass at no charge. So that was a real bonus because we renewed our pass way back at the beginning of the trip in the Tetons. So I feel like we're getting our money's worth out of it. But I was shocked that it was $25 to go in. And I didn't notice if that was like the Tetons where it's a 7-day pass or if that was a 1-day pass. But I don't know what you would do here for 7 days.
Yeah, I don't think this would be a 7-day thing.
It's a 1 day.
Yeah.
And
it's really neat. Besides, you get to tour the battlefield. They have tour buses you can ride. There's the visitor center's nice. It has like a little museum that you can walk through and read, and then even we're showing a movie. One of the rangers was doing like a little program where they had a movie.
So they definitely have stuff going on there, and the little museum was nice that we walked through. So all right, tomorrow we'll head on to Devil's Tower. Tonight we're actually staying, it's called 7th Ranch Campground. Really nice campground. I think we're paying, I think it was around, gosh, what was it? I don't even know. I think it was around $40 with tax for water and electric.
Yeah.
And it's very clean, gorgeous views.
Here.
Yeah, very pretty. Clean restrooms with lots of showers and and then very nice laundry room. So we're getting some laundry caught up once again.
They have a playground for kids. Looks like a small little disc golf course.
Yep.
A trail you can walk up. There's an American flag. We're a little afraid to go up.
Yeah, we heard there were
rattlesnakes. There might be rattlesnakes. I'm like, no.
So anyway, tomorrow we're going to head on over to Devil's Tower. But if you're in this area, I would definitely recommend this campground. Oh yeah, and they also gave us free ice cream at check-in. You get a free ice cream bar for each person in your party. So we had their ice cream sandwiches.
We had
Huckleberry sandwich between two of those like chocolate wafer things.
Yeah.
So that alone
there you go.
made it worthwhile. This might be one of the best sunsets, and we have had some amazing sunsets on this trip, but I'll tell you what, we're again just outside of Little Bighorn battlefield, and this sunset behind me, hopefully you can see it. Absolutely gorgeous tonight. It seems like good sunsets just never get old. A special thank you to friend and Patreon R.W. Smith for supporting our channel and making episodes like this one possible. Look at this. This is the pet exercise area. There's like little kennels. Oh my. And the signs all over. Do not walk your dog in the grass, because obviously dogs like gravel.